we had discussed some examples where we have seen that some sets are open relative to the space but not open relative to the subset of that space, and there are some sets which are open relative to the subset but not relative to the given space. Okay, so openness, that is, or being open, this property of the set depends on the metric space and not on the set itself. So in that direction this remark has been made. Suppose E is subset of Y and Y is subset of X, where X is a metric space. This X is a metric space and Y is its subset. E is subset of Y. Just like as we have seen R2, R1 and E. If you uh, look at this example, see here, this set of all the points satisfying this condition are okay, this is the set which is a subset of R, and this R is a subset of R square. Okay, so this is our X, this is Y, and this is E. E is subset of Y and this Y is subset of X. So this is the situation here. E is subset of Y, Y is subset of X, where X is a metric space. This X is a metric space, and every subset of a metric space is also a metric space. So this Y is also a metric space. We say that E is an open subset of X. E is open subset of X if every point of E is an interior point of E, but that is relative to X. That is, if R neighborhood of P is contained in E for some R, here there should be R greater than 0, P belongs to E. P is the point of E. Every point of E is an interior point of E. Means if P belongs to E, that P must be the interior point of E. And P is the interior point of E means what? There is some neighborhood of P which is completely contained in this E. So this NRP, that is the neighborhood of P contained in E for some R greater than 0, means some neighborhood. Thus, E is an open subset of X if to each P in E there is associated an R greater than 0 such that Q belongs to E whenever distance between PQ is less than R and Q is the point of X. Now what is this NRP? This is the set of all the points Q of X. This is the set of all the points Q of X whose distance from P is less than R. Okay, so as this is the set of all points Q of capital X whose distance from this P is less than R, but this NRP that is contained in E means all those Q whose distance from P is less than R, all those Q belongs to E, as this is the subset of E. So that is written here, Q belongs to E whenever distance between PQ is less than R, and that Q is the point of X. Okay, so the definition of E is an open subset of X, that can be written in this form. E is an open subset of X if to each P in E there is associated a number R greater than 0 such that Q belongs to E whenever distance PQ is less than R and Q belongs to X. Now as every subset of a metric space is a metric space, so this Y is a metric space since it is a subset of X. Then like E is open in X, यहाँ हमने बोला कि E is open subset of X, so like that the definition may equally well be made within Y, क्योंकि E जैसे X का सबसेट है वैसे Y का भी सबसेट है वो. सो E इज ओपन इन Y, इसको किस तरह से आप डिफाइन करेंगे, जैसे यहाँ हमने डिफाइन किया E इज ओपन इन X, तो E इज ओपन इन X जब डिफाइन करते हैं तो ये जो NRP है नेबरहुड दैट इज कंटेन इन E, ये तो कॉमन पार्ट हो गया. यहाँ जो Q पॉइंट ले रहे हैं ये NRP में जितने भी Q रहेंगे वो सब E के अंदर रहेंगे, मतलब Q बिलोंग्स टू E, लेकिन वो Q पॉइंट्स कहाँ के हैं, X के. ओके तो जब हम E ओपन इन Y डिफाइन करेंगे तब यहाँ पे Q जो पॉइंट रहेगा वो हम लेंगे Y का. सो वी से दैट E इज ओपन रिलेटिव टू Y इफ टू ईच P इन E देयर इज एसोसिएटेड एन R ग्रेटर देन 0 such that Q belongs to E whenever distance PQ is less than R and Q belongs to Y. So this is the only change, okay, when E is open relative to Y instead of E is open relative to X. See the change here, Q belongs to X, but now here Q belongs to Y. Okay, a set may be open relative to Y without being an open subset of X. तो E सेट X में ओपन ना होते हुए भी Y में ओपन हो सकता है, and that is illustrated by the example. Let E is equal to open interval AB, and now this open interval AB that is subset of R1 and R1 is subset of R2. Okay, this R2 is a metric space, R1 is a metric space. Okay, so if we take this R1 as Y and R2 as X, then this situation is E is subset of Y, Y is subset of X. Now in R2, in this set, this is not open. This is not open in R2, but this is open in R1. So E is open, here E is open in R1 but not in R2. In R2, E is not open but it is open in R1. That is E is open in Y but not in X. So without being open in X, if this is the situation, without being open in X, this E may be open in Y. तो लार्जर सेट में ओपन ना होते हुए वो स्मॉलर सेट में ओपन हो सकता है. सो दिस E may be open in Y without being open in X. This shows that a set may be open relative to Y without being an open subset of X. The simple relation between these concepts is stated in the theorem, which we will see later on. Now see the next definition, that is of complement. Let X be a metric space. So this rectangular region, this is suppose X, capital X, and E is subset of X. Suppose this is E, which is a subset of X. The complement of E, denoted by EC, is the set of all points P in X. कहाँ के points? X के point जो E में नहीं है, such that P does not belongs to E. मतलब X के वो सभी points जो E के अंदर नहीं है. तो ये मतलब E इतना पोर्शन छोड़ दिए ये ई पोर्शन है, तो ई के पॉइंट्स नहीं लेना है, ई के अलावा जो पॉइंट्स है ये all these points except the points of E, this portion, this is the complement of E. Okay, now take this example. If x is equal to R, means set of all real numbers, and A is the set containing all those real numbers which lie between 1 and 5, including 1 excluding 5. Okay, so what is the set A? A contain all the real numbers which are greater than or equal to 1 but less than 5. Okay, so what is the complement of this A in R? complement क्या होगा? जो पॉइंट्स A में नहीं है उनका सेट. तो कौन से पॉइंट्स A में नहीं है? जो A से स्मॉल है, A से लेस है, 1 से लेस है और 5 से ग्रेटर और इक्वल है. Okay, so the all the real numbers which are less than 1, those are not here, and the numbers which are greater than or equal to 5, those numbers are not included in A. So those numbers are in complement of A. So then A complement is the set of all the real numbers x which are less than 1. X is less than 1. So minus infinity to 1, and which are greater than or equal to 5. So x is greater than or equal to 5, less than infinity. Okay, so the real number which satisfy this condition or this condition, that is in the complement of A. The next definition is of perfect set. Again, consider X as a metric space and E is the subset of X. A set E is perfect if E is closed and if every point of E is a limit point of E. So there are two parts here. E is closed. Two conditions are there for perfectness. E is closed, and so E is closed means what? It contain all its limit points. E contain all its limit points. Okay, and every point of E is a limit point of E. क्या मतलब हुआ? किस सेट को हम परफेक्ट बोलेंगे? E परफेक्ट तब होगा जब उसके सभी पॉइंट्स क्या है? उसके लिमिट पॉइंट्स है. और E अपने सभी लिमिट पॉइंट को कंटेन करता है. ओके, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि ईच पॉइंट ऑफ द सेट E is the limit point of E, and there is no point outside E which is the limit point of E, or there is no limit point outside E. E के बाहर E का कोई लिमिट पॉइंट नहीं होगा और E के सभी पॉइंट्स E के लिमिट पॉइंट्स होंगे. अब लेकिन E के सभी लिमिट पॉइंट्स का सेट जो होता है वो E डैश से डिनोट करते हैं हम, और इसलिए E डैश के बराबर होगा. तो अगर सेट परफेक्ट है, अगर E परफेक्ट है, तो E और E डैश सेम रहेंगे. कुछ एग्जाम्पल्स यहाँ पे दिए हैं. A इक्वल्स टू क्लोज्ड इंटरवल 0, 1 एंड द मेट्रिक स्पेस इज R, द सेट ऑफ ऑल रियल नंबर्स. यहाँ पे जो ये सेट है A वो क्लोज्ड है. दिस इज ए क्लोज्ड सेट. तो पहली कंडीशन तो आ गई, E इज क्लोज्ड, हियर A इज क्लोज्ड. और इस सेट के सभी पॉइंट्स इसके लिमिट पॉइंट्स है. All the points lying between 0 and 1, including 0 and 1, are the limit points of this set. So we have the set is closed and all the points of this set are the limit points of this set, or simply यहाँ पे जो a dash आएगा, a dash is nothing but this closed interval 0 1, and therefore a is equal to a dash, and hence a is a perfect set. So here this a is the perfect set. Okay. Consider next b equals to half open interval. Half open interval 0 1, and again the metric space is R, the set of all real numbers. Okay, here this B is not closed. B is not closed, but every point of this B is the limit point of B. Here every point of this B is a limit point of B, but B is not closed, and therefore B is not perfect. So second condition, every point of E is a limit point of E, that holds, but this condition E is closed, that does not hold here, and therefore this B is not a perfect set. Set of all real numbers is a perfect set. सेट ऑफ ऑल रियल नंबर्स मतलब ये आर जो है इट इज़ ए परफेक्ट सेट, क्योंकि आर क्लोज्ड है और उसके सभी पॉइंट्स उसके लिमिट पॉइंट्स है. ऑल पॉइंट्स, ऑल द रियल नंबर्स आर द लिमिट पॉइंट्स ऑफ द सेट ऑफ ऑल रियल नंबर्स. अगेन द सेट ऑफ ऑल कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स जेड सच दैट मॉड जेड लेस और इक्वल टू 1. अब मॉड जेड लेस और इक्वल टू 1 मतलब दिस इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ ऑल द पॉइंट्स इन द प्लेन which lie on the circle and inside the circle with radius 1. ओके, तो लेस और इक्वल टू है यहाँ पे उसके इस सेट के लिमिट पॉइंट का सेट क्या होगा? लिमिट पॉइंट का सेट दैट इज दिस सेट itself, that is the set of all limit points. Okay, and therefore it is a perfect set in R2. Once again, the bounded set is defined here. Let X be a metric space and each subset of X. A set E is bounded. इस मेट्रिक स्पेस का कोई सबसेट है E, और उस E को हम बाउंडेड कब कहेंगे? If there exists a real number M and a point P such that point P कहाँ पे? E के अंदर या कहीं बाहर भी हो सकता है. दैट पॉइंट P मे बी इन E और मे नॉट बी इन E. सो देयर एग्जिस्ट ए पॉइंट P इन X एंड ए रियल नंबर M सच दैट डिस्टेंस बिटवीन PQ इज लेस दैन M. तो कोई एक फिक्स्ड पॉइंट से एक पॉइंट फिक्स करना है आपको, और उस फिक्स्ड पॉइंट से इस E के सभी पॉइंट्स का डिस्टेंस मेजर करेंगे, और वो सभी डिस्टेंसेस जो है वो इस पर्टिकुलर नंबर से m से अगर लेस है, और ऐसा m अगर एग्जिस्ट होता है, तो हम उस सेट को कहेंगे बाउंडेड है. तो ये सेट बाउंडेड कब होगा? अगर किसी फिक्स्ड पॉइंट P से यहाँ के सभी पॉइंट्स का डिस्टेंस एक फिक्स्ड नंबर से अगर लेस है, तो ये सेट जो है इसको हम बाउंडेड कहेंगे. Therefore, in a bounded set E, the distance of some fixed point of X from any point of E is always less than some real number M. Now, for example, A equals to open interval AB. Now, this interval is bounded in R because you can find the real number. You can find the real number, or you can fix some real number such that the distance of all the points in this set from that fixed real number is less than some real number. Okay, similarly this is bounded in R, and any finite subset of a metric space is bounded. This is also bounded in R because you can fix some real number and take the distance of all these points on that from that real number, that all these distances are less than that fixed number, and hence this set is also bounded. Set of all integers, that is not bounded. set of all integers means 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 3 and so on. So in that case we cannot find or we cannot fix a number or we cannot find the real number m such that the distance of all the points of the set of all integers from some fixed point is less than m. Such m does not exist in this case and therefore the set of all integers is not bounded in R. Now this is the definition of closure of E. Okay. X be a metric space and E is subset of X. The closure of E is the set E bar which is equal to E union E dash. How the closure of E is defined? X कोई metric space है, उसका subset है E. Always we consider X as a metric space, E is the subset of X. Okay. Closure of this set E is defined as closure of E को E bar से denote करना है, that is denoted by E bar and it is defined as E union E dash. Okay. How the closure of E is defined? Closure of E denoted by E bar that is equal to E union E dash, where E dash denotes the set of all limit points of E in X. Now consider these examples. Let A equals to open closed interval 0 1, B equals to closed interval 0 1 and the metric space X is equal to R. Then closure of A, जैसे यहाँ पे closure of E को E बार से डिनोट किया है वैसे closure of A वो हो गया A बार, closure of B that is B bar. Okay. Now what is closure of A? Closure of E that is E union E dash. So closure of A that is A union A dash. Similarly closure of B is B union B dash. Now A is open closed interval 0 1 union, this union A dash. A dash मतलब A के लिमिट पॉइंट्स का सेट. इसके लिमिट पॉइंट्स का सेट जो है वो होता है क्लोज्ड इंटरवल 0 1. Now if you take the union of this closed interval 0 1 and this open closed interval 0 1, that is closed interval 0 1. And similarly here B is closed interval 0 1, B dash is again the same closed interval 0 1. Union of these two sets that is again closed interval 0 1. It is B. Okay. So in this way you have to calculate the closure of the set. Now in this case closure of A here A bar closure of A that is this closed interval 0 1 which is not equal to A. But in this case B bar is equal to B, and when this is the situation closure of B is equal to B, that said B is closed. Okay. Here B is a closed set. Thus a closed set can also be defined as the set E subset of X is closed if closure of E is equal to E. अगर E के क्लोजर के बराबर है तो E क्लोज्ड होता है. Let Z, Q and R be the sets of integers. This is the set of integers. Q is the set of rational numbers. R is the set of real numbers. Okay. Then closure of Z, that is Z union Z dash. Z union. What is Z dash? Set of all limit points of Z. Z is what? That is the set of integers. And set of integers have no limit points. मतलब Z dash क्या हो जाएगा? Empty set. अब Z union empty set phi, that is Z. Q bar, that is Q union Q dash. What is Q dash? Set of all limit points of the set Q, where Q is the set of rational numbers. Now what is the set of all real all limit points of Q? That is the set of all real numbers, means R. This Q dash is R. So Q union R, and Q union R is R. Then R bar is equal to R union R dash, and R dash is again R, so R union R is R. Okay, so from this it is clear that now here Z bar is equal to Z, so Z is closed. R bar is equal to R, so R is closed. Q bar, that is not equal to Q, it is equal to R, so Q bar is not closed. So set of rational numbers is not closed. Okay,